Hey there, and welcome back to Crystal Talks. It's Katie and Cynthia here. Today we have a really fun winter solstice ritual for you. Letting go, recharging, renewal, embracing the energy of this time of year. Before we jump into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our future episodes. We are here every week with all kinds of stuff: crystals, essential oils, chakras, all kinds of fun stuff. Winter solstice rituals, things that educate and support. So hit subscribe, you won't miss us, and let's jump into it. Winter solstice is the turning point from darkness back towards that growing light. It is, yes, the longest day of, the darkest day of the year, right? Not the longest day of the year. It is the longest night of the year, per se.
Okay.
But it's that shifting point where now we're going to enter the time where we get lighter and lighter. We get more light during our days. It's a powerful moment to pause, to release what has been weighing you down, and gently call in what you want to grow in the months ahead, right? We're going to be welcoming in more light. So this is the time to plant seeds for growth. The ritual that we're going to share with you is going to blend together crystals, intention setting, and mindful self-care to support you as you reset your energy for this new season that we're entering. So, Cynthia, do you want to start with prepare your space?
Absolutely. Um, what I would suggest you do is kind of dim the lights, or maybe use some soft candles or some little fairy lights. Those are so delightful. And then gather the crystals around that you want to use maybe 2 to 4 that kind of resonate with you. Tap into that intuition we're always talking about. Some that we might suggest would be amethyst, lepidolite, selenite, moonstone is a favorite of mine, rose quartz, of course, for love. Always keep that around. Citrine for joy, black tourmaline for protection. But the ones that call to you, that resonate with you. You could also think of some optional things like some warm tea or a blanket, a nice, snuggly, cozy blanket. A journal, if you're inclined that direction. Maybe some soft, peaceful music. Take a deep breath and feel yourself arrive in this powerful moment. So, what would phase one look like, Katie?
So, phase one is going to be the let go process, the release and the clearing. And like Cynthia said, you want to choose crystals that really resonate with you. If they're ones that we're mentioning in the video, or if you are drawn to something else for each specific phase, trust your intuition, trust what's resonating with you. That's really the energy that you need to bring in this moment in time. So, crystals suggested for this phase would be selenite, black tourmaline, or lepidolite. And you want to begin by holding those chosen crystals, or placing them on your body, softening, closing the eyes, and imagining the heaviness, the stress, the expectations, emotional clutter, whatever it is that's been weighing on you. Imagine it melting away and being absorbed by the earth. So, letting the earth take it, absorb it. Maybe you are placing your hands on the earth, your feet on the earth, maybe you're sitting on the earth, or maybe you're just visualizing this. Um, the release visualization, kind of like picturing a gentle winter wind blowing through you, clearing old thoughts, old stories, stale energy, all that stuff kind of blowing away with that gentle winter wind. And then after that visualization, you can pair that with the affirmation for release. I gently release what no longer serves me. And even carrying that through as you're letting this release happen. Maybe you repeat it a few times. Maybe you hold your crystal and you rub your crystal as you're saying the affirmation. Optional action to write down everything you're letting go of, or just a couple things, whatever comes up. And if you're not really sure what you're letting go of, you could just write down that affirmation on the paper. Fold it up, tear it up. You could burn it, you could bury it in the earth, set it aside as a symbolic closure, as a symbolic release and letting go. That can be really, really powerful to practice in that way. So that's phase one. Cynthia, tell us what phase two is.
Well, phase two is all about the rest and inner light activation. Some suggested crystals, again, go with what your intuition calls for, but some we might suggest would be amethyst, rose quartz, moonstone for this phase. Your recharge might begin with placing a crystal on your heart, one of the ones that you've chosen, or between your palms, and taking slow, nourishing breaths. The visualization would be to imagine a soft glow, sort of like a early morning light, sunlight, filling your chest and spreading through your whole body. Look kind of warm and joyful. This is your inner light replenishing itself. The affirmation would be, I allow myself to rest, soften, and refill my own cup. If you wanted to take an additional action, you could sip some warm tea, wrap yourself in a blanket, or play a song that you find soothing. This is the nourishment phase. And then we go into phase three. What's that, Katie?
Phase three is all about renewal. And before I share that, I just want to say each of these phases, we're kind of going through them fairly quickly per se, but you want to really allow yourself to be in the phase for as long as you need to, right? Like be in that phase one of letting go. As long as you feel like you're letting go and you need to give yourself the space to release and be in that phase of rest, right? You could start this like a little bit before the winter solstice. You could start this whole process. It's really about harnessing that energy as we're in it. It doesn't have to be done just on the day of winter solstice. It can be done kind of around this time. So giving yourself the space to really move through each phase in your own time is really, really important. Okay, so phase three is renewal. It's about kind of setting intention, calling in the light. Some crystals to use during this phase might be citrine, moonstone, or rose quartz. Again, you really want to use crystals that are resonating with you, calling to you, trusting your intuition. These are just our recommendations. To begin this phase, you want to hold that crystal that feels bright. It feels uplifting to you, right? It feels like it's pulling that light in for you. Visualize the returning sunlight stretching into the next 6 months. So visualizing that sun and that light, that brightness kind of coming in. Your visualization could also be seeing yourself stepping into the new version of you that feels aligned, joyful, and whole. Kind of feel the energy of new beginnings settling into your body. So maybe the sunlight brings that to you, kind of let that visualization unfold naturally as it does for you. A great affirmation for this phase is, I welcome the light and step into a new season with clarity and intention. Adding an optional action here to write down one intention for winter. Not a long list, just maybe one, maybe two intentions that really resonate with you, and just planting that one seed to nourish until the spring. That can be a really powerful way to stay clear, to stay connected, to really let that light grow within you. So how are we going to close our ritual, Cynthia?
When you feel like you've totally finished the ritual, then you want to close it to bring completeness and to bring it into you wholly. You can place the crystals around your candle or in a small circle while you're whispering gratitude. Gratitude for the darkness, for the light, and certainly for your own growth. And take one more deep breath. You are renewed, you are recharged, and you are ready, so ready.
Such a beautiful ritual to practice for the winter solstice. We would love to hear about your experience with the ritual. How did you move through it? What really worked for you? Tag us on social media, Facebook or Instagram. Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to see pictures that you are sharing of your ritual and practicing this ritual. Such a really great time of year to release, to open up, to plant those little seeds. So we hope that you enjoy this winter solstice ritual. A lot of the crystals we talked about today can be found at ewbms.com. We'll be back here next week with another Crystal Talks video. Until then, take care.